Hello guys, as you can see in the screen, today we will start narration and we have direct and indirect speech. So let us start our video. So what is a direct speech? Direct speech is a sentence in which exact words spoken by the speaker are quoted. Usually direct speech has quotation marks. For example, she said, I am going to market. And indirect speech is something which is conveyed meaning of the direct speech, and it involves change in tense, pronoun, and time expression. For example, if the direct speech is she said I'm going to market, then the indirect speech would be she said she was going to the market. So we will begin by discussing rules. And the first rule to change our direct speech into an indirect speech is removing the quotation marks. If in direct speech we have exact word of the speaker, so they are always inside quotation. Whereas in indirect speech, the quotation mark is removed. For example, if direct speech is she said quotation mark I am tired, then the indirect speech would be she said that she was tired. So we can see that indirect speech does not have a quotation mark. To convert an active into a passive sentence, we must know what is a reporting verb. Reporting verbs come just before the quotation mark. Some common reporting verbs are said, told, asked, replied, and exclaimed. If we see the example, if in direct speech it is she said quotation mark I am happy, then the reporting verb is said. So it is very important to change pronoun when we change from direct to indirect speech. If the subject is in first person, then we change it according to the subject of the reporting verb. For example, if we say he said quotation mark I like cricket, then in indirect speech it would be he said that he liked cricket. If we have second person pronoun, then we have to change it according to the object of the reporting verb. For example, she told me you are honest. Here the object is me. We have to change it according to the word me. So in indirect speech, it would be she told me that I was honest. If there is third person pronoun, then usually there in indirect speech it remains unchanged. For example, he said she is my sister. Then in indirect speech we will see that the answer would be he said that she was his sister. Nothing changes here, everything remains the same. So we will see how there is change in tense when we change a sentence from direct to indirect. If a sentence is in present simple, it changes into past simple. For example, he said, I play cricket. Then it would change into he said that he played cricket. A present continuous tense changes to past continuous. For example, if he said, I am reading a book, then it would change to she said that she was reading a book. Present perfect changes to past perfect. If the sentence is he said, I have finished my homework, then it indirect would be he said that he had finished his homework. Present perfect continuous tense changes to past perfect continuous tense. For example, she said, I have been working hard. Then it would change to she said that she had been working hard. Past simple changes to past perfect. He said, I visited Delhi. It would change into he said that he had visited Delhi. A past continuous tense changes to past perfect continuous. She said, I was cooking dinner. Then its indirect speech would be she said that she had been cooking dinner. Past perfect change, past perfect tense does not change. In future tense, there is also no change in tense, but will changes to would, will be changes to would be, will have changes to would have. You can see in the example how these changes have occurred. We must see that the reporting verb must be in past tense. If the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the sentence remains unchanged. The example which I have given earlier, you can check that or every reporting verb was in the past tense. So we have come to the end of our video. Hope you like this video and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Vivek Angrezi Kumar. Till then, bye bye.